What's up, Better Days? Today we're at Couchville Lake and it's freezing cold out here. It was 80 degrees 3 days ago and now it's 37 with a screaming north wind chills below freezing, and we're going fishing. You can go fishing here in your kayak or canoe. You just have to unload up there and then bring everything down to the water's edge and then push yourself out like that. But you can do it. This is my Garmin Portable 4 fish finder, and it works really well. Let's see if it can find us some fish. I brought me some minnows. I picked them up at Big Charlie's in Smyrna. Big Charlie's bait shop is in Smyrna, and they have minnows for you. Minnows and shiners. Sometimes bluegills and goldfish. There's some serious wind today. Alright. Let's throw a minnow out right underneath us. There's our first fish of the day. It took about 3 or 4 casts, but we caught one already. Feels like a crappie. Oh, he's got a good fight in him. Last time we were here, they were all short, all but one. And this one is short as well. He hit that lead jig, though. I've got a donkey rig, is what I call it. What I've always heard it called. 2 jigs tied on. There we go. Come on. Okay, there we go. 2 jigs tied on to one line here. First crappie of the day. This has got a Bobby Garland and a 1/16 ounce jig head. That seems to work pretty well. Oh wow, something monstrous just jumped out of the water. Oh, darn, we got a good hit that time. Man, we got a good fish here. Good fish. Golly, what have we got? It's a good one. Very next cast. Might be a bass. It's really strong. It is a bass. That's my first bass of the season crappie fishing. It's a largemouth. Oh, he's got some sharp teeth. Oh man, that's a heck of a fish, you guys. That's a Berkeley Realistic with the little curly tail on a 1/8 ounce jig head. And look at this. Golly, my buddies would be jealous right now. Wow, Mr. Big Lips. Man, that's awesome fish. All right. Awesome. Cool. What I do is I just throw it out there, let it sink, pick up this other one that I've thrown out there and let sink, and then reel it in. That way I've always got one out there sinking. Oh, there's another bite. Oh, I just missed him though. Did you see that big hook set I did? That big hook set? You don't have to do that. It's just a tiny little flip of the wrist. When these fish hit this jig, they slurp the whole thing down. It's a tiny little lure. You don't have to make a big hook set. All you gotta do is skin hook them somewhere. It's a lot of wind out here. There we go. See that quick little twitch of the wrist? It's not a huge hook set with crappie. You're not coming out here trying to rip lips off. Just gonna poke them. Give them a good little poke. It takes some getting used to. It's different than bass fishing. There we go. And look how well that does. That little poke just hooks them right, just perfect. They take the whole thing down. If you've ever seen underwater footage of them, they take this whole thing and suck it in, and then you just give them a little poke. Bam, right like that. Neato. All right, got us a minnow right here in front of us on the front of the boat. Got us a couple of jigs thrown out there. Let's reel these back in. I'm getting tricked on this light pole. I'm feeling resistance, and it's just the wind blowing on the line. There we go, right under the boat. I wasn't paying much attention to it, but we've got a decent fish under the boat. Man, heck yeah, decent fish. And it's a third species, a yellow bass. He would have swallowed that minnow. There he is. Nice fish under the boat. All right. I was watching that tip. It did the tiniest little... Oh, shoot. He broke us off. There we go. Another crappie. Standard crappie retrieve. Bobby Garland's. Oh, nice. It's the biggest crappie of the day so far. That's not saying much, though. They've been tiny. But he hit that front one again. Whoa, he's close, though. He's 9-incher. Nice. Nice. Got him that time, but it's tiny. That ain't no monster. It's like a bluegill. It's another one of them yellow bass. Doggone it. Little yellow fella. That's not what we're after. These things can poke the heck out of you from so many different angles. There's a fish. Don't be another yellow belly. Don't be another yellow belly. It's another yellow belly. Okay. If this keeps happening, I'm going to move away from here. Got him that time. Don't be a yellow belly. Don't be a little yellow belly. If it is, we got to move. No, it's a crappie. Okay, okay, okay. Great. Great, great, great. Nice hook set. Right in the little corner. Right in the little corner of his lip. There's a little fish that feels like a crappie. It is a little crappie. He hit the trailing jig. Boink. Doink. We're having some luck, but I feel like we should be doing better. I'm gonna move just a little bit to some shallower water. Right now we're shooting 16, 17 foot, and I'm gonna move it up to about 12, 13. Let's get set up again. Right on that 12, 13 line. Let's throw this thing, instead of 15 feet out, let's throw it about 10 feet out. Straight down. Get these lines out here. There we go. As soon as we move to some shallower water, we got us a fish quick. Feels like a crappie. Good one though. Yeah, nice crappie. Cool. Okay. Oh, I just got hung up in my fish finder. There we go. Bam. That's the best crappie of the day. And we literally just moved. It was seconds of sitting here. We got our best crappie of the day. All right. There we go. Yeah, moving over here was a better idea. We've caught a couple fish quick now. We were sitting just a little bit too deep. Just a little bit. Oh. Our first black nose of the season. That is a magnolia crappie. That is a black nose crappie. It's a 4th species on the day. Man, those are cool fish with that black nose. Got him under the boat. Nice. Don't be a yellow belly. All right. It's another stinking yellow belly. Stinking things. Might be time to change this out. I have caught the biggest fish of the day on this Berkeley Realistic curly tail, but it's just not as active as the other 2 rods are. So let's do something different. Let's see here. Grab a different Berkeley Realistic. There we go. Let's try that. Oh man, I just missed one. I had a good bite. There he goes. He hit it again. Oh, and I've got one underneath the boat. And I missed the one under the boat. I missed the one under the boat. Looks like he's back for it. And he's hooked. I've got 2 on. I've got doubles. Crappie. And this one's gone. Darn it. Darn it. He was really pulling on that too. Darn. Got him. Nice one. All right, another stinking yellow fella. Got one under the boat. Feels like another little yellow fella. Oh, he's got some pull to him. Might be a crappie. Yellow fella. Might need to do a little color change here. I'm just not smacking them the way I want to. Let's get this out of here. There we go. Just as I say, I'm going to change the color. I get one on this color. Feels like a crappie. It is a crappie. Bam. Oh, ow, ow, he got me. He got me. Man, they really try flaring out to poke you. Got him under the boat. Boy, I saw him eat that one. That's probably a crappie. Oh, it's another yellow belly. There we go. On that Berkeley Realistic. Nice. That's going to be a good crappie. Well, it's still not a keeper. He's one of the bigger ones of the day. They're starting to heat up a little here in this afternoon sunshine. Oh yeah, he just got smashed. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably another little yellow fella. I was right. There's a fish. That feels like a catfish or something. That's one heck of a fish. That's one heck of a fish. It might even be a bass. Oh, it was a gigantic bass. It was a huge largemouth bass. It came out of the water. It was at least 4 pounds. It spit me. It came up to the surface and spit me. Let's put a double rig on this pole. Just increase our odds a little bit. I've already got one tied on here. So if you wanted another one up here, what would you do? I'll show you. I'm going to crimp this line right about where I want it. And then once I get it like that, I'm going to run it through here. There we go. Now I'm gonna tie my fisherman's knot like normal. There we go. Bingo bango. Let's get us another little Berkeley Realistic on there. I put a whole bunch of Berkeley Realistics in here with these little gulps. This one's actually a gulp and not a Berkeley Realistic, but that should be fine. Oh, man. Oh, well, I don't want it like that. There we go. There he is, right under the boat. Another little yellow fella. I'm guessing that's all we're going to catch under here, is little yellow fellas. Because that's all that we're getting. I mean, we've caught I think one crappie under the boat. Everything else has been yellow belly. Little stinking. I won't do that. All right, the sun is setting. When that sun goes down all the way, we've got to be out of here. That first bass we caught, plus that big bass that we saw that got away, that lets me know it's time. It's time for the wintertime special. We're gonna do this 4-hour trip on Sundays and Mondays. Those are my days off. I'll come out here and I'll put you on these fish. It's $150. We do canoe and kayak only because that's all you can put out on this lake. But I'll bring everything we need and you show up, $150, and we'll put you on some fish. We'll catch 100 fish and it'll be awesome, but it's gonna be cold because it's the wintertime special. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.